Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Stellaris and part 9 of my Albion Commonwealth campaign. Last time we fought a war against the Igarian Compact and won, saving our allies, the Omniconsentients, who evidently got a lesser than and a greater than sign mixed up in their calculations as to if they should declare war on the Igarians by themselves. I do that all the time. I totally understand where you're coming from. Not just that, but we received refugees from two rivaling fanatical purifying races who fled the fact they were wiping each other out in their own war, weirdly. Well, everyone is welcome in the Albion Commonwealth, but we will be checking Trakpokian eateries for any potential penguin dishes being served, just FYI. Anyway, onward and upward. Which way is up in space? So let's see where we are right now. So we've got Parliament, obviously, our capital, and everyone's fine there. They have been for quite a while, actually. To be honest, I could probably put that in a sector, but it's home, you know? And we've got Truro Prime, of course, with our brand new uplifted Bruggans, who like us because we uplifted them. So they're always going to be 10% happier than normal. And they live on desert worlds, which is very nice. What's this? Rocky start. The uplifted species on this planet has some trouble adjusting to the new social order. Well, you know, that's understandable. That's understandable. And they've also got some Betharian stone there. So eventually we can mine that. That's going to give us a lot of energy. Energy actually has been less of a problem. We managed to fix that with a Dubri. With a tradition. So we got the Transstellar Corporation, so that's increased energy output by 5%. That really did help. That boosted us up. And our energy and mineral consumption actually, at this moment in time, is fine. And you have to remember that actually Home Fleet is also active at the moment. It's not docked at any port, so it's still costing maximum upkeep. Whereas when it's in space dock, it costs less. So when your fleets are out of port, you tend to lose energy anyway. So actually being positive in positive energy while the fleet's out is actually very, very positive. That's very, very good. So we've got that going on. That's nice. So they're there. We've also got Raynham here. And we've got the angry Trakpokians, who are they're slow breeders. They're fleeting. They're nomadic. They're very strong, though. And this guy apparently is a xenophile. Unlike this guy who's authoritarian. We need to get rid of that. Less authoritarian. Hopefully it should get better. But they're quite an angry species, being that they've come from the Trakpokian Bloodborne and we're escaping the Okukan Purifiers, who, by the way, also we've got some of them somewhere on Red Ruth, is it? No, that's Trakpokians. We did have where's the species? Species we've got, yeah, Okukans, Trakpokian, yeah, right, so we got Okukans are the Okukan Purifiers, and the Trakpokians, the Trakpokian Bloodborne. Yes, they look the same. I don't think it's racist to say that, because they literally do look the same. They're both anthropods, and they look exactly the same. So, they are just slightly different, though. They both like tropical, but one's a survivor, so it can live on tomb worlds and is resilient and conservationist, where the other one is just very strong, is nomadic, slow breeders, and fleeting. Now we do have 4 Trakpokians. We've only got 1 Okukan at the moment, but the Trakpokians are going to be very useful because they're very strong, so they increase army damage by 40%. So having some of those as armies, they can basically be our stormtroopers. Is it a good idea to make what is effectively what are you guys? Yeah, you're fanatical. Is it a good idea to make fanatical purifiers your stormtroopers? Is that a good option? It doesn't feel like a good option, but we're going to do it anyway. So that's fine. So that's Raynham, and then of course we've got Red Ruth, where the penguins live, and we've also got some Trakpokians there because they decided to flee there, which is, I guess, fine. We could move them over eventually. You don't mind living here, but you'd probably be happier somewhere else, I think. So that's all good. Plymouth Naval Dockyard. You know what? I would actually like another shipyard there. Is there an... we could get a Fleet Academy. So let's get a Fleet Academy. I'd quite like that. We're upgrading this one, so let's do that. Let's grab you. Do you have defences? No, you are building ships though. So we need to replace the losses we took against the Igarians, because of course we were at war with the Igarians. We're no longer at war with the Igarians. We defeated them, we've humiliated them as well. So they're not very happy about that. But we're helping the Omnicon Sentients. They were losing their war that they started for some reason, but they managed to finish that war with only losing one system, Wedgemore. I think mostly because we were fighting the Igarians at the same time, so the fleet was split between dealing with us and dealing with the Omnicon Sentients, so that let them retake some territory. But I wish they hadn't declared war in general, because that seems like it was a bad idea. Never mind. Our fleet is currently 7.2k. If we get strong enough, I might go to the Great Wound, because the fleets over here were 6k each. We might be able to deal with that. And then we could take the Great Wound. That's probably going to give us quite a lot of dark matter resource, which would be quite nice. So that could be an option. And of course we've still got the L-Gate, which I currently have no L-Gate insights. And I think that's because you tend to get them from anomalies. And obviously the entire galaxy at this point has been discovered, so there's not much point. Well, there's not much opportunity to get more, unfortunately. So unless we research the L-Gate insights, we're probably not going to get into the L-Gate anytime soon, which is a little bit disappointed. But such is life. Let's get some mining stations there. We can actually just grab this one as well. Do we have any more construction ships? You're over there. We could grab this one. It's a continental world. Do I want that? Do I really care? I'm not overly bothered, you know. What we do need to do is... There's this place here. Have we? Yes, we have. Okay, let's build a estate. I think it was... Was that there already? Is this new? I think because there was a natural wormhole that appeared here. And I don't know whether that got rid of the station or whether that's a new system. But it's already discovered, so I don't quite understand what's going on there. But never mind, won't worry too much about that. And our transport fleets are heading home. Excellent. Okay, good. So that's all good stuff so far. Let's carry on and see what happens. Okay, so we're heading to the Tews wormhole. And hopefully we're going to discover whatever the hell's in there. Where does it lead to? So it goes to the Pre-1 system. Or what system? Where is that? Search. Pre-1 is over here. Okay. Oh, hello. A Gaia in an Arctic world. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I did actually set a ship to do something over here, but it didn't do it. Did it say this was unstable, so it only go one colony ship? Is that fine? Or I don't really... Okay, well let's... Requires us... Oh, we don't have a scientist. Who do we have? Commanding the Cedarwood, commanding HMS Science McScience Faced. Could we get another leader? I guess we could. That's no real hurt. Well, we could get Maniacal. Let's get Maniacal. Let's go there. And you can now survey the new system. Try not to get trapped in it. Hopefully. Okay, who do we have a construction ship that's not doing anything? Can we... Oh, okay, we already had someone doing. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So we're going to build stuff there. We're hopefully going to jump into the Pre-1 system. I don't know if anything's going to happen, but could be interesting to find out. Anything going on, or are you're just kind of happy?
Construction completed.
Good, thanks for that. No, you're just kind of scooting around. Okay, well, we'll see if anything transpires. But for the moment, seems okay. A new system. Unfortunately, it seems that our ships are nowhere to be found in this system. If they aren't here, where could they be? We may never know. We sent ships through, did we? Oh, I guess that's fine then. Okay, no, sure. Okay, so we've got a new system apparently, and this is fine. We've got a Gaia world here as well, which is going to be very nice. So we definitely want to grab that one when we can. That's all good. It's not actually connected to anything.
Construction completed.
I mean, my question is, can you actually put that into a sector then? I don't know. I don't know if it connects to it, you know? Or, I mean, I guess it's not a big deal, but I guess we'll find out once we've finished exploring it. So it seems like the hierarchy of Gulk have made peace with the Ockham Purifiers, and neither side currently occupied territory belonging to the other. So it looks like borders are back to normal, but it looks like the Gulk have actually managed to retake some of their planets, which were getting eaten by the Occakans. So that's... Can we actually see who is there? So there's actually 7 Occakans living on this planet now. So I guess they're kind of stuck there. I don't know how they feel about that. Probably not very super happy, but it's nice to see that Penguins managed to push back. Good job, Penguins. So we've picked up new research. Star Fortress. These mighty space forts will provide a focal point for all military activity in a star system, and their presence is sure to deter all but the most stubborn attackers. Sounds pretty good. Right, let's get the Betharian power plant, because we've got a couple of planets coming along which do have access to that. And that's going to be quite quick as well. And that's going to give us the Betharian minerals appear to have originated from a singular source, but were scattered across the galaxy millennia ago. These minerals are most often encountered as pebble-sized clusters and are highly flammable. It's only going to take 10 months, but we've already got... I think Truro has some? Yes, Truro's got some. And I think Chippenham, which is a new planet we've got coming along, also has them. Yes, excellent. So once we've got those planets, we can get those Betharian power reactors up. That's going to give us a lot more energy. That's going to be really, really useful. Now we've picked up extended combat algorithms, which gives us advanced combat roles. Further advances in predictive algorithms allow for augmented tactical decision making in the field. Okay, good, good. Subspace sensors, black hole observatory. Barrier point defense, shield capacitor. Increases shield hit points by 10%. That's not bad. I'm kind of looking at the subspace sensors actually. Sensors that detect the subspace fluctuations left in the wake of travelling starships. Their sensitivity and range is greater than that of a gravitic sensor array. Yep, sure, one of them. Yeah, sure, let's grab that. Let's just quickly check our ship designer. So, is this automatically done, or... So we've got advanced... So, hang on, if we check... I don't know if this is like an automatic upgrade, or... No. Okay, so let's... do something like that. Let's upgrade all of these, because it's like shields haven't been upgraded as well. So we've kind of got 330 shield power and 255 armor power there. That's all good. Probably could actually use... so it likes the regenerative hull tissue. I'm not against that. Increases chance to hit. I guess with torpedoes... accuracy is 100%, but then that is reduced by evasion, isn't it? So does that matter? You know what? I think we're just going to do that, I think. And could we upgrade one of those? Do something like that. So that's going to give us 925 shields, 860 armor. Let's do something like that. And this one has 2 power. Okay. And... okay, that seems fine. That seems fine to me. I guess the other option is we could actually have a corvette, which is a missile boat with space torpedoes. Something like that, and then maybe a railgun. Messenger. It's misspelled. Durkenton? No. Brinkley? The Brinkley Torpedo Corvette. Sure, let's have a Brinkley Torpedo Corvette. I quite like that, because I quite like torpedoes. There's something about firing torpedoes at someone that's just quite satisfying, isn't it? Don't know what it is. Home Fleet, let's upgrade you. That's going to cost us 331 minerals, but that's absolutely fine. What's our fleet cap? I mean, the other option is that we could actually get another fleet up. But I don't know if we need it right now. I don't know if we need it right now. I think we're probably okay, and I feel like we don't really have any enemies at the moment. I mean, the only problem being that if I keep worrying about the Zibir Raiders because they're right on their doorstep. If they do go full mental, then we could be in a lot of trouble. Do I like a listening? To be honest, we can already see them, can't we? So it's not a really big deal getting a listening post. Something that would reduce shield hit points. I quite like that idea. Let's get one of those, just to be on the safe side, just in case they do decide to go, you know, full mental. What about if we look at the defense platforms? A missile station could actually be quite nice to have, couldn't it? Maybe we want to do something like that. Maybe we want a new defense. So we do something like mix them in. So maybe have something like this. I mean, the other option is maybe going for like a point defense, so we can defend ourselves from their missile attacks. It's quite a lot to spend on just one. The Cambridge Battery. Yeah, I like that. Cambridge Battery. The Flockton and the Cambridge Battery. Okay, let's do something like that. Can actually upgrade you, so let's do that. And we probably need to upgrade... Wildor Defence Station needs to be upgraded. Vacarus Black Hole Station needs to be upgraded. Bradham Station needs to be upgraded. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That seems fine for the moment. I might mix in some of those torpedo stations as well, just to, you know, give a little bit of extra shooty power. Okay, we've got those Betharian power plants, so that's going to be good to build once we can. I mean, the Swarmer missiles is quite cheap, but I'm probably not going to use them. The Elgate Insight, I mean, it's just a lot of research, isn't it? And modular engineering, I mean, Starbase module cost and building cost. I'm probably going to grab that one. It's only going to be 32 months as well, so that seems fine. Just something that I thought was worthy of note is that the Badari Horde has been completely devoured. Almost completely. It looks like they are still holding on to... No, that's fallen. What's going on over here? Okay, so this looks like the last of their defences is currently hitting in Nusakan. Dwithium has fallen, so has Mathan. Yeah, it's literally... The Zeltec look like they're advancing on the Madari's last holdout. Okay, so we've got elections coming up, so Slaklong Farty Blartfast won last time, but it looks like Ollie Montgomery is on to win this time. He's only 74, that's, you know, fine. Limited lifespan, home in the sky. I do like the more energy credits though, so, you know, we could... Little bit of corruption never hurt anyone, did it? Nah, that's fine. We'll go for him. It's only 37% chance though. Could be supporting more. 54. Yeah, we'll do that. It's 54% shot. We've just pushed him a little bit ahead of the others, just because I would like the energy credits. Or rather, I don't want to lose the energy credits, because that could actually put us in a negative again, and I don't need that. So, do we have anything to build around here? No, I have got a active sensor treaty with, what's this, the Ether Drake. Oh, okay. With the Zakplot Council and the United, or the Triech United Systems. So we can see what they're doing. And we've also got a guarantee the independence of this Visari Union of Territories, trying to get them on side as well. The Igarian Compact's never going to be on our side, but that's fine. Oh, of course we could have snuck through here and scouted out these systems, but that's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it. And the Midari Horde is continuing to be eaten. The Zeltec look like they're... Yeah, they've got a lot of fleets, and the Midari Horde, yeah, not so good. In a shock for the Commonwealth, Bagugi has become Prime Minister. How the crap did that work? Okay, so the Albion Commonwealth has got its first floating tentacle jellyfish leader. May his tentacles be long. Okay, you're a champion of the people and your resilience, so at least people are going to be slightly happier, which is good. And you're going to live longer, which is, you know, fine, I guess. Sure. Sure. We don't have any civic picks. Okay, fine. Okay. That's the thing that's just happened. Interesting. And what I might do actually is get a capacity overload. There we go. Because that's going to cost us 300 influence. But it's going to give us plus 20% Empire energy generation for 12 years and 6 months, which is pretty. I feel like that's a fair exchange. So let's do that. So that's going to give us 107 energy per month, which is pretty good. And we're still getting 3 influence per month, so that's fine. Although soon we might not have a rival, as the Midari Horde are just they are on their last legs. They have no space left. Is Mathat, have they invaded a planet? It's being bombarded. Oh, it's being bombarded to the point that everyone on the planet is pretty much dead. Okay, that's fun. Okay, so we've got lots of energy coming in. I might actually, can we would like to hire a leader. Could I hire another I would like another floating tentacle jellyfish, please, if that's fine. The oath has been sworn and the warrior is yours to do as you will. Okay, good. I mean, currently one of them is now president, so that's fine. So we got
world has been colonized.
Okay, good. We got Sungab. Sungab, you are now going to lead the home fleet, because there's sort of like a tradition of the home fleet being led by a floating tentacle jellyfish, apparently. It's now a new tradition. And of course we British are all about our traditions, no matter how fucking weird they might be. Right, so we've got a new colony. So we have too many colonies at this point in time, which is less than ideal. Could we... I could put... Okay, let's get a Betharian power plant there. Let's upgrade that. Research that. We do have some Zac plots who decided to move on to Truro Prime. I'm fairly sure the Bruggen welcomed them with open wings, probably. And we're going to upgrade that. Okay, so then let's... Wolverhampton sector, isn't it? So let's put Bradham and Truro in there. Oh, we can put Pre-1. Okay, we could do that. Let's do something like that. So Albion is... I mean, do we need Albion? I mean, it's pretty much just full, isn't it? You don't really need it. We're always going to have the shipyards. That's the most important thing. I don't think we need Parliament. Oh, we can't put Parliament. Oh, it cannot be added. Okay, well, all right. Well, that's just made the decision for us then. That's fine. What about this sector over here? Let's check this one. So let's pop these ones in there. We need the Eye of Hawking as well. We can do that in a bit. Let's put that one as well. I guess that must have been a new system then. That must have been a new one. And we can put Pre-1 in this sector for some reason, despite the fact you have to travel over here to actually get to it. But, you know, that's fine, I guess. We should also probably look at settling this Gaia world. Natural beauty and lush. Oh. Oh, well, I never. Well, let's send some humans here. I mean, people will want to travel here anyway. So that will be fine if I put it like there. And Cumbernauld, Macclesfield. Does it feel like a Macclesfield? Torridge. Anglia. Well, Caledonia. Well, Anglia. Argyll. No. Glamorgan. Bracknell. Cambria. Hillsborough. Shoreditch. I mean, it definitely has some shores. I don't know about ditches, but yeah, sure, Shoreditch. Shoreditch it is. And so Pre-1 is now going to be called Shoreditch. There we go. Okay, so we're going to colonise that one with someone from Parliament, I think, because it's a Gaia world. Other species will want to move there because it's quite an attractive place, so that's okay. We also got an Arctic world. What's this got on it? Atmospheric hallucinogen. Okay. Who can colonise that then? Not those guys. Not those guys. Oh, Alpine world. Sounds more like it. Ah, the Seclokar, of course. Yes. Of course, they're on Chippenham, aren't they? Yes, in fact, Chippenham also has... okay. You're egalitarian, you are militarist, that's fine. Let's pop some bits and pieces here, that should be all good. Bugagi is the new leader, apparently, but that's fine. Is that okay? It seems like he at one point, I'm fairly sure he was going to win, and then it just didn't happen. And I thought that was it for him. He was never going to become ruler. And he just came from behind. Shock win. Shock win for the floating tentacle jellyfish party. It seems like the last stand of the Madari horde as the Zeltek finally invade Nusakan. And that's right on our border. So it looks like we're about to be frenemies with the... well, Frabers? Neighbours who are enemies? Well, whatever that word is, it looks like it's about to be us. Okay, so we picked up galactic bureaucracy because we can have another core sector system if we choose. So that's quite nice to have. Nice to have the option. Production targets and planetary capital. That would be quite nice to have. Clearing tile blockers, yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be okay to have. Fleet command limit, I'm not too bothered by. So let's maybe get the colonial centralisation. Robust frameworks for local governance created on a per-case basis to meet each colony's needs. Sounds good to me. We've only got 2 months left on the modular engineering, which is quite nice. And it looks like the Twitter have been overrun. Looks like they're being annihilated as we speak. We won't get any Twitter refugees because, of course, they're a hive mind, and hive minds don't leave their empires. So that is going to be the last of Twitter. They're basically going to be bombed into oblivion, and at that point we're then going to neighbour the Zeltec horde, which is fun. Let's just see how strong they are. They are superior. They have superior naval capacity, but the same fleet power and technology level. Okay. So, Milnor Defence Station is going to get a boost. We've already got some Cambridge batteries there. That's very nice. We're going to upgrade that into a Star Fortress to make it even more tanky. Chippenham itself is we're going to get strongholds here to try and make sure that it's as defensive as possible. So therefore, although to be honest, they probably won't invade. They'll probably just bomb us into oblivion. So maybe like a planetary shield, if we could get it, would be nice. That'd probably be quite useful. We could get Bruggans there. Let's have a look at our expansion planet, because we've now got another planet we could have. So let's have a look at size. Okay, Shoreditch. We've already got someone going for Shoreditch, haven't we? In fact, that means we do have another planet on the way. So actually, we'll hold off expanding for the moment. I don't think we need more planets, to be honest. We've got plenty of planets up and coming. Lots of potential room for growth there, so it's probably not worth building up right this instant. Where is Red Ruth? Red Ruth is there. It's behind the Varekis black hole, which is where our defences are, so that's fine. Let's get some more unity, because that would be quite nice to have. And this is all pretty much free. And we can get a research there, and then potentially, I don't know, maybe just get more energy, maybe? The Trakpoki and Bloodborne have insulted us. What have they said? The Albion Commonwealth is a failed experiment. Its only worth is a lesson to the rest of the galaxy on the dangers of embracing the cold and lifeless philosophy of materialism. Fair enough. The Trakpokians are at war with the Mwegol nation once more. So far, no exchange of planets has taken place, so they're just sort of like, I imagine they're heading towards the borders with each fleet. So we'll see what happens there. I'm sort of hoping that the Mwegol nation can beat them back, because if the Trakpokians get even stronger, on the other hand, if the Trakpokians do get beaten back, then the Occam Purifiers could well then decide to eat them. Or maybe the Zeltec horde will decide to eat them. I mean, there's options there, isn't there? Definitely options there. Who are the Zeltec horde again? Are they are a devouring swarm. Okay, good. We hunger, soon we will feed. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're kind of doing that already, aren't you? Kind of doing that already. How strong are your fleets? Okay, there's nothing there that's particularly worrying. Home fleet is a robust strength of 10k, so I feel that's probably fine. We're probably okay there. I might get another fleet. I think getting another fleet is probably going to be a good idea. Maybe the same strength as home fleet, so we have sort of 20 odd k of fleet strength. Which, you know, if the Sabir raiders decide to go mental, then that could be really helpful. If the Vivasandi decide to go mental, then at least we've got some breathing room. Although this station is literally just an economic station, so if they do decide to come this way, that could go very bad for the Sek Lokar, who are they're coming around. They're dropping their authoritarian ways and coming around to being friendly, nice aliens like what we are. Oh, apparently the Zabir raiders are on their way to raid us. Human weaklings, our warriors are on their way to plunder your systems. Face them in battle if you can muster the courage, or cower in fear until they have had their fill of riches. You can, of course, offer tribute now to spare yourselves from the coming onslaught. If it is sufficient, our warriors may be compelled to turn back. Ah, well, Zabir raiders, how can I put this? But, suck it. Fools, then we shall take by force what we could have been altered in tribute, and more besides. You made a terrible mistake this day. Yeah, well, we'll see. Okay, so we picked up modular engineering. It's very nice. And do we have any blue crystals? I don't think we do we? Resources. No. Okay, no point grabbing that. Maybe the advanced railguns, though. Yeah, I'm feeling the advanced railguns. A new version of the venerable railgun with sturdy rails and an enhanced power supply. These weapons are even more powerful and accurate than their predecessors. 50 months for that, but that'll be quite nice when we get it. Looks like Bradham Station's about to get some friends as the Zabir raiders arrive, but this is a fully upgraded, fully defensed Star Fortress. They're going to have a little bit of trouble if they want to get through this. Zabir fleet have vowed to raid our space has been destroyed as a result of a fleet action in the Bradham system. No survivors have been reported or found among the debris. Let this be a lesson to their kind. There we go. So Bradham Station is held, although we lost all the defences, so we're going to have to build more of those. But that's, you know, fine, I guess. Oh, a group of investigators have found a hidden factory on Chippenham. The building and its state of decay tell of an old civilization, one that excelled at constructing things that stood the test of time. Our population would easily be able to use the facility to add to the colony's production output. Okay. Intriguing. Where is this odd factory? There. Okay. Interesting. I'm sure that's absolutely fine. Working in an odd factory is probably no worse than working in an Amazon warehouse or something like that. So there are physics technology available for research. Oh, what did we pick up then? I was too busy. Oh, we've got subspace sensors and the black hole observatory. So next, oh, I was just saying I wanted a planetary. shield generator, and it is there. I mean, it's there, so I'd be silly not to take it, wouldn't I? Generates a strong energy shield within a planetary atmosphere. Is a greater challenge than the vacuum of space, but it offers a potent defense against orbital bombardment. There we go. It's only 26 months as well. Okay, so we dealt with the Zabir Raiders. We did suffer a little bit of damage. Some stations were destroyed, and Home Fleet turned up after it was, you know, all over. But never mind, Sun Gab. Maybe next time, eh? Maybe next time. So let's send you back to Albion. We'll do that. And do we have any construction ships nearby? No. But we've got lots of construction ships over here. So I tell you what, come back here and we will rebuild. Okay, we'll rebuild this. Do something like that. Okay. And it looks like, yeah, the Midari Horde are continuing to be bombed out of existence. It looks like they can't even be bothered to actually like ground invade them. They're just going to bombard them from orbit until they're all dead. So that's fun. And then we'll be boarding the Zeltec Horde. But thankfully we've got Wildor Defense Station here, which we're upgrading to a Star Fortress, which is obviously going to be very helpful. Bradham Station held very well against the Zabir Raiders. Only one fleet of them, though. I think if they go Khan, they just keep spitting out fleets all over the place. So that could be potentially probably quite risky. But Home Fleet is now at Albion, so they can quickly move to reinforce Bradham if that does happen. Okay, we picked up colonial centralisation. There we go. So that's planetary targets, which is going to increase Empire mineral production, and also the planetary capital, which is going to increase adjacency effects and also produce more energy and increase governing ethics attraction, which is very nice to have. Okay, I think what we might do actually is get the centralised command here, because that's going to allow us to build a military academy. And we can put that on Raynham and recruit those Occicans or Trapokians or whichever one it is that is really strong. So let's do that. Let's get that one. So creating a dedicated headquarters for all levels of military operations shapes an efficient fleet and lays a better foundation for future military training. Excellent stuff. Okay, so actually Midari Horde and Zeltec Horde have made peace. I don't quite know why the Zeltec Horde just gave in, because I'm going to be honest, looks like they were winning quite hard. How's Medark? Medark is complete and utter ruins. That's their capital. And Nuskan is... do they have more than one? Oh, they've got a few planets here. Astral Eri has been reduced to ruins. Visu's Haunt is still fine. I think Astral Eri was probably taking all the punishment there. But they've been reduced to 3 planets, 2 of which have been completely levelled. So it's not looking good for the Midari Horde. Twitter is not in a good place, but at least they're still alive. Hashtag sorry not sorry. At least the Zeltec Horde don't border us at the moment, so at the moment they're not a primary concern. They'll have at least 10 years before they declare war on the Midari Horde again, and I would imagine it's pretty much on the cards that that's going to happen. And I don't imagine that the Midari Horde will survive another round of Zeltec Horde aggression. Although, to be honest, I didn't think they'd survive this round. And you know what? I've been proven wrong. So, you know, fair play on you, Twitter. You're still sort of alive. Good job. Oh no, Cowlan Murray has died. That's a shame. Okay, well, on the plus side, we do have, yes, Aisha Kulkarni, who is maniacal. So that sounds fun. Let's get someone who's literally batshit insane to do some engineering. I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. That sounds like nothing can go wrong with that. Get cracking on that advanced railgun if you wouldn't mind, Aisha. That'd be great. Isabel Hall still... how old is Isabella? 81 and 90 for Na Chao. I mean, she's looking good for 90, isn't she? 81. You're only 44. A veritable spring chicken. Bugagi is 93. Sungab is 42. Ming Wang, sorry, is 48. Do we have... Oh, we do have this other governor, don't we? Have we got governors in all of our sectors? Let's just double check that. Yes, we've got Ollie there. He's 78. Dame Poppy Mountbatten. Wow. Is 60. And skill level 5 of 6. 6 of 6. Oh, that's so good. We need some more skill levels. That's what we need. I think those are traditions. Let's have a quick look. Traditions. I think, is it harmony? Maybe it's Tex. Might be Tex. Oh, this gives... No, which is it? There is... I know there's something that increases the number of levels your like governors can do or something. I can't remember which one it is though. Maybe I'm mistaken. But more levels would be good so they can actually kind of like grow into them. That would be nice. We've also got a couple more star bases we can build.
Colony establishment has begun.
Oh good. Shoreditch is on its way. Excellent. That's going to be a good little Gaia world to have there. That'd be nice. Be nice to have. And I would like to start getting some Elgate insights, but again, it's... You need... How many do you need? Like 6 of them? 7. 7 techs I'd have to research. That's a lot of research. It doesn't seem really worth it, does it? Unfortunately. I might need to up my research, maybe. Maybe that's what I need to do. More research. Yeah. Yeah, more research. Oh no, actually no, it's fine. Attention, Dwamax. Our warriors grow bored and cause much trouble, much fighting with each other. Many dead, but we have a solution. We send our craziest warriors to fight for Dwamax in exchange for credits. If you want best mercenaries in Galaxy, hurry now before too late. Okay, good to know. Thanks very much. Hello? An alien entity identified. A tubular alien entity has entered orbit of Chipman with no warning or explanation. It appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in complete silence through the void of space. Cylinders rotating ominously. Although it is yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to inhabitants below and implore us to engage neutralization protocols. Our scientists, however, plead that we instead learn from this remarkable piece of technology. I mean, it looks okay. I guess we'll just study it for the moment.
Situation log has been updated. System survey.
Okay, it appears as though the enigmatic cache is now done with its scan of Chippenham and is seeking another target planet within our borders. A relief for the citizens of Chippenham, or a shame? I think it's probably quite a relief. Wouldn't it be? I don't know what that thing is, but it reminds me of the... Was it the Secrets of Rama? That thing? And that was sort of like gathering up different aliens for like research and stuff, but not in like a bad way, and just sort of a we're just passing by, would you like to hop on board kind of way. So it might be okay. We've got a weird cylinder wandering around our space, upsetting our people, and Twitter have had a stay of execution. Not to mention Bugagi becoming Prime Minister. I didn't see that one coming. The first floating tentacle jellyfish in the Commonwealth, the first alien full stop, now has almost total executive power derived from a mandate given by the masses. Also tentacles. Mostly tentacles, and some jelly. Bradham Station held firm against the Raider onslaught, and with Home Fleet standing by, if they do decide to calm up, then at least we're as ready as we can be. With Megacorp just around the corner, I'm not sure how much further this campaign will go, but we'll see, I guess. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.